Hello ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the strange color. At least as I record this it looks like I am completely red. So it'll still work. This is going to be a short video just to introduce how to set up the lab in lesson 11 that we're calling the velocity lab. You're going to have a long stick that should be in your lab bag and a sheet of cardstock paper, and let's see here, what else? Some tape and scissors, and here I have a block of 2x4 material. You will also need either the glass marble or the steel ball bearing. And let's see here, what else? Tape and scissors, I think I mentioned that already. And a ruler. Okay, so you're going to cut out strips of the cardstock paper in order to make what basically looks like a Hot Wheel track, if you're familiar with that kind of a toy. But you can see how I have cut about 2-inch strips of the cardstock and then bent up the edges so that we can roll a marble down the long length. See how I have them overlapped here a little bit? We can roll a marble down the whole length and it's not going to roll off the ramp. Now, in order to make the ramp, we have to have the 2x4 here holding up one end of it. Notice that the track doesn't have to go to the very, very tippy top of the stick. But at the very tippy top of the stick, we're going to put the block of wood like this. That's going to make it 3.5 inches tall. If I made it like this, it'd be 1.5 inches. If I did it like this, it'd be 5 inches. No. We want 3.5 inches for the height of it. Okay, you're going to roll the marble down the ramp, and from the end of the ramp, once the marble hits the floor, not the ramp, but hits the floor, then you start your stopwatches. And you're going to time it going 1 full meter on the flat floor. Okay, now there's a whole lot more to the lab, but that is the general start of it. And one of the dominant goals of the course here is to get you guys used to following long lists of directions. And so I'm not going to describe things anymore at this point. I'm going to have you try to read it and try to follow that. Now, if you have any problems with understanding what the directions say, I'll be glad to help you out. But don't just come to me with an email and say, I don't get it. Say, I understand steps 1 and 2, but step 3 is kind of confusing when it says such and such, or something like that. And then I'll be glad to work with you either over the phone, through a Zoom, or through the email. Or maybe I'll make another YouTube video in order to explain things a little bit more in depth. But anyway, there are 2 parts to the lab. One is to figure out, does rolling twice the distance down the ramp mean it's going to be twice as fast at the bottom? And then the second part is making a prediction. How long will it take to move 1.4 meters on the floor? Make a prediction and see how close your prediction is. Okay, good luck.